Hello everyone, and welcome to the second week of Communications 4210. Well, it looks like we survived the first week of class, and all of you have turned in several assignments so far. Those assignments that corresponded to the introduction lesson, and those assignments that corresponded to the Chapter 1 reading. From the introductions, it looks like we have a lot of people in the class with a very wide variety of backgrounds. We have some serious pet lovers, and we also have people who have tremendously busy schedules, keeping up with family, a full course load, and even several jobs. The past week, we looked at Chapter 1 that created a foundation for what public relations is. From the class discussion, it looks like all of you are picking up on the varying definitions of the field, and many of you have chosen one definition over another that works for you, and that's great. Chapter 1 also went into the differences between what PR is and what journalism, advertising, and marketing are. And again, from the discussions, it seems like all of you are picking up on those differences within the field, so that's great. This week, what we're going to do is we're going to cover two more chapters in the textbook. We'll begin by reading Chapter 2, which looks at the history of the field. This chapter is going to further your foundation for what the field is, where it comes from, and current trends within the field. We'll also read Chapter 3 that looks at ethics. From your discussions, many of you are picking up on that ethics is a huge part of the field. We have some people that can participate in the field and be somewhat unethical. The chapter begins by looking at Bernie Madoff as kind of the epitome of unethical behavior in the field. As strong PR professionals, we have to know what ethics are, and we have to utilize good and strong ethics in the field in order to make sure that we are handling our profession and the campaigns that we work on in the best way that we can. There will be several assignments due this week that correspond to the chapters, and I tried to keep it as easy as possible to make sure that everyone was kind of on the same page. So on Wednesday by 5 o'clock, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 reading discussions are due. You can do it in the same manner as you did last week if that's what you like. So if you want to find something that sticks out to you or something that you found super interesting, please write about that for your reading discussions. I will also provide on the prompt at the beginning of each of the threads several questions to help guide you. So if you read the chapters and you don't really know how to respond, you can use those questions to help guide your reading discussions. So both Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 reading discussions are due on Wednesday by 5 o'clock. By Friday at 5 o'clock, you will have had to respond to a peer response. So by Friday, you will have to have responded to a peer for Chapter 2's reading discussion as well as Chapter 3 reading discussion. I hope this is clear to you. I will send it out in email form as well, but just to clarify, on Wednesday by 5 o'clock, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, the reading discussions are due. By Friday at 5 o'clock, the Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 peer responses are due. Please email me if you have any questions about that. I'm also posting lectures that correspond to both of the chapters. I've uploaded them in a different format, so if you had difficulty accessing them last week, hopefully this week it will be easier. So get that reading done, watch the lectures that correspond to both of the chapters, and have the reading discussions and the peer responses posted this week. I wish you the best of luck in our second week. Keep up the good work. And if you ever have questions, email me or even stop by my office in DBH 132. Good luck.